Hello, teachers and parents. This is Sue Murphy from the Early Learning Coalition, Northeast Florida. I am the outreach assistant for Joan Whitson. I have a spotlight shelf that I'd like to share. Each month, we're faced with all sorts of opportunities to enrich our children with books. So I have gone to the library and I found 5 books that are easily accessible for you and an opportunity to show different levels of learning for the child. The focus this visit is spring and seeds and what you can do with seeds. I always like to start off with something realistic when we're learning. These are real-time pictures for the children to see what the world looks like, how spring looks like, and how it affects bunnies and birds and flowers. This is just a beautiful book to enjoy. Take lots of opportunity to talk about hummingbirds, deer, but always mention what the springtime background is and how this season looks different than winter or summer or moving forward to autumn. The next book that I'd like to spotlight is called The Turning of the Year, and it also focuses on that collection of seasons. It's an opportunity for you to say, the sun is out, the birds are singing, flowers are growing, but that our backyard doesn't always look like that. If we're in Florida, we're not going to see a snowman, but you can say when we go see Grandma and Grandpa, they have snow. And you can incorporate the child's world into this, but every child will learn winter, spring, summer, and fall. The next book that is a spotlight is Lola Plants the Garden. One of my favorite characters because Lola has so many adventures, and she's always consistent that she does it with her family, which is a wonderful thing when children are on adventures. So Lola wants to plant a garden, and she goes to her mom and says, I would like to go and grow a garden. And Mom patiently says, it looks like spring is coming. There are not leaves on the trees, so it's a perfect time to plant a seed. They go to the library, they sit down, they discuss it, and they talk about what they want to grow in their garden. Because you know, we can grow many things in a garden. We can grow fruit, we can grow vegetables, and then we can just have a beautiful flower garden. Lola is a lot of fun for the children, and they can relate to Lola. The next book that I'd like to spotlight is The Surprise Garden, because really, gardens are a surprise. You put something tiny into the ground and you use a little sunlight, you use a little water, you rake it, and just a few weeks later, you get a great surprise. Teeny tiny grows bigger and bigger, and it yields what you are planting. Gives you an opportunity to talk about vegetables, cabbage, cauliflower, watermelon, and it shows you how big that little seed grows into. This is then a nice segue in for children to take a look at seeds, which is a great opportunity, teachers and parents, to introduce seeds. Go to any local store, the dollar store, Lowe's or Home Depot, and just buy packets of these seeds. And they're varied with flowers, vegetables, and fruits. So this is another book that's very enjoyable. The illustrations are great. This makes it more of a magic type of situation. This book focuses plant the tiny seed. So when you go shopping for seeds, make certain that you do find a packet that has teeny tiny seeds, which would be carrot seeds, which is very different than the green beans that you would plant. Then, again, it's kind of a step learning of you put it in and it grows. Our little helpers are snails and insects and animals and rain, and it then shows what that tiny seed does. Now, on the fun side, we always have to have fun when we're reading. This is a story called The Watermelon Seed, and you can tell by the front cover what's going to happen. Alligator decides that he needs to eat a treat because he loves watermelon. Doesn't understand seeds, but his mom and dad had just read the books that we talked about. So he now realizes seeds can grow, but he kind of missed the whole concept that seeds only grow in the dirt. So watermelon, he takes a slice and gulp, he panics. I swallowed a seed. Oh no, I actually can feel it growing inside me. And the end of the story is you realize that alligator, seeds don't grow in tummies. They can only grow in the dirt. One of my favorites is always, it's so nice to see someone misbehaving so your child or my child isn't always the one misbehaving. And it also brings comfort to the child that whatever feelings they may have that might be non-cooperative, people feel like that a lot. So they have chosen a sunflower seed, and this sunflower seed has decided to become the bad seed. Even though he grew in a very happy family, everyone was joyful. His family just had a lot of fun, but he just did not know how to do it. So he just felt he was a bad seed all the way to the end when a few friends told him, you smile, you say thank you, you open doors. That doesn't make you a bad seed anymore. It helps you to realize that being good comes in teeny tiny things that you can do. Having a bag of sunflower seed is a lot of fun to extend this. If you are a parent and you eat sunflower seeds, what a great opportunity to say, I wonder who the bad seed is in here that we're going to eat. For teachers and parents, again, going to the store and just getting a few packets, don't forget to write the names because it's just really important that they start visualizing the picture with the word. And then you can play all sorts of games with which one is the big seed, which one is the white seed, which one are the mixed seeds, which one is the teeny tiny seed, and oh my gosh, pumpkin seeds. Are those seeds that we can eat well? So with just $1 and a few books from the library, you can have several weeks of having fun, of planting your garden with just a mini little cup of dirt. Push in a seed, go out in the backyard, put it in the ground, and you've got a garden growing. Thanks for listening to this video.